Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. It's late December now. I have currently me with a rented cultivator in this field here doing some cultivating. We've got a worker just finishing up the last parts of the first field that we're doing, because I've decided to take on a marathon of a cultivating day. It's still fairly mild here, it's not too cold at all, and the weather's quite nice and dry. So a local farmer's approached us and said, is there any chance we could give him a hand knocking out a load of cultivating before we get any bad weather or the ground gets too hard, and offered us a princely summer doing it. And I said, you know what, we've not really got a lot on. I do sort of want to plough up our meadow fields, but a bit of a deliberation as to whether to do it yet or not. I think I want to plough it when, with it being December, we won't be able to plant any grass on there for a while, so I suppose we could do it just to get it prepared really. But this, I said, how much you got to do? They said they got 100 acres. So I said, I'll be a 100-acre cultivator, no problem. So here I am, 9:30 in the morning. We've been going since about 7 AM. Started nice and early, and we're nowhere near, I was going to say halfway through, but no, because the last field is the big one. But we've nearly got the first field done, so not a bad start yet. I think we're going to have to just bite the bullet with the front loader action tools, because there's just no options at the minute for vintage looking front loader tools. In fact, I think at present, at the time of recording, the only ones that are in the mod up is the Massey Ferguson new looking ones. But we are starting to get a few older looking items coming through. But you know, December innit, so we just got to find some work to keep ourselves going. We do need to pick up some more of the deadwood contracts actually, because I'm renting the trailer still, and I've got a feeling when I'd left this morning it had already ran through all of the, we'd already gone through all the wood, I'd already chopped that. So yeah, that's where we're at. This should pay us a lot of money, and we might have to make some decisions on potentially getting settled in new digs. I don't know whether it's a wise idea yet. Thing is, this potentially going to sit as looking very healthy financially, but you only need the idea to have a certain production or something pop up in a sale, and that's it. That money goes really quickly. I'm gonna try and knock in another headland for now, and then I might need to put a worker on this because I might be best. I tried to get a worker to drive this over to start this field, and they wrapped my lovely Valmet round a tree, as you do. Hence why I'm doing this segment and not finishing up the first field. Anywho, I'll come back to you when the lighting's a bit better, which hopefully it will be soon. Alright, I'd say we're about halfway through the whole job, which can't see where they are at the other side, well, other half of the field. We're one contract in, and 10:30. It is December though, didn't it? Last episode got dark really early, so hopefully this will get finished in a bit of daytime. Yeah, we should be alright. And then just off camera I'm deliberating the other farm, the derelict farm. If we've got the money in the bank, we don't need to rush it, because though we can feed young cattle hay, can't we? Oh. Would that be moving too far fast, too far forward, too fast? Easy for you to say. But I don't want anybody else buying it, that's the problem. But then contract wise there's not a lot going on. It's December, January still to go, February still to go. It'll be, when can we plant grass in? So we could plough up. We won't be able to get planted until beginning of March. And it's gonna, we're looking at a bit of snow, although 6-7 degrees at a high is not too bad. It's not too bad, is it? I guess we could buy we could put an offer in, couldn't we? And give us a lot more yard space. We've only just really got started with the small holding. Okay, I mean, we can go and have a look around, can't we? We can go and have a look around, see what it's like. I just don't know whether it's, if we plough up that grass, that meadow, we're going to be waiting a long time. Before we can seed and roll it, but at least we've got time to get it prepped, I suppose. Is it moving too forward too quick though? That's could we buy another part of land to expand into? The main thing is it does come with a good old does come with a good old silage pit though, doesn't it, for us to make silage on, because we won't be able to wrap. And our pit is very small, although there's nothing to stop us putting a pit on our parcel, a proper pit, like a concrete pit, and is there? Instead of just having those tyres, that might not be a bad idea. And just leave it as a meadow for now. But that top, the menage bit that we bought, that needs to be sorted. Anyway, I'm just rambling, aren't I? I'll come back to you with some progress. Okay. 2 gates down. 2 fields down. It's very late. And they're 12% through the last field. This is like 40 something acres, I think. But it's not too far away, which is nice. I think they'll be doing the up and downs. They said that could be an interesting field. Ooh. They don't like to stop. Yes. Now, something interesting. What time are we at actually? 1:30. There they are at the top end. This has come up in the sale, which is beautifully vintage. 37 grand's a lot of money to spend, but I then thought there is a lot. I suppose there's. I looked at the farmland, the woodland basically, that we could attempt to purchase, but it's a little bit too rich on the prices for us. However, how much are they paying for woodland contracts? I mean, it's something that's been done on Hutan Pantai. A 37 grand, would it take us a long time to make money back on that? Possibly not. It might be worth maybe looking into. £37 grand though. Or we could just look at another parcel of land. What's the cheapest woodland? £103.93. Ouch. Ouch. Periphery. Part of that. That's a bit of woodland, isn't it? 147. He's picking it up just to do wood transportation jobs a little bit too. Although we can use the wood from the deadwood contracts as well, couldn't we? Which I was quite happy. That might not be too bad an idea, actually. Because the deadwood we can still use. Yeah, maybe. And we can do wood transportation jobs as well. Especially, we could probably make that money back pretty quick, I reckon. And it's vintage. I think that might be worth a shout. Because we'll get paid that pretty much for this field alone. I shall think on. Well, I said hopefully we'll get it finished in daylight, and that was wrong. Although it's not quite 5 p.m, so it's not it was an early start and not too bad a finish time, is it really? I mean, it's felt long. This field was probably a stage too far. But we're at the end now, so we'll reap the rewards from that. And it's not that far to go, so we're only down the road. We're literally the big field up. Our barn is over there somewhere. It's not too bad. And to have knocked out 100 acres in one episode's pretty impressive. I mean, we've got 2 5-metre cultivators, so if I were doing it on my own, I would have probably needed an entire day to do it. I've been blessed with some AI that barely put a foot wrong. Which compared to 22 is an absolute treat. Oh, we've done. Right. It's home time. That is home time. I'll whip this back because the AI does seem to like to finish the job. Gain the extra few quid. But they're putting a good shift, so I'll let them have it. It's been about 6-7 grand's worth of shift, but then against the amount of money that we're making from this, it's negligible. I am quite tempted. I don't know if it'll still be there or not, but that log forwarder, just to enhance one business and allow us to do the log transportation work. I'm going to give that some serious thought, especially for the winter time. I think we could make the 37 grand back on that. I'll put this here because I need to return these bits, at least decide what I'm doing with them. Oh my god, that's absolutely hammered it. It's run out, but that's mental. Considering I've got nothing out of here yet, which I didn't expect anything out of here yet. Wowzers. I think I'm going to need to go and get some fuel as well. But we need to claim some money, don't we? £61,000 ploughing contract is insane. I'm very happy with what we're getting there. 30 grand, 40 grand, 20 grand, 90 grand in. We are looking good for money. And that that's where I shall leave this episode for now. Nice little deck chair out there. We don't need that at the minute. Man got leather trousers on. Yes, mate. Looking fresh. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm a little bit curious as to... That isn't a collectible. And that's not a Christmas tree. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.